Hi everybody, my name is Gurvinder Singh, and today I'm going to present on this presentation along with my teammates. Uh, my teammates are Karabjit Kaur, Gurvinder Singh, me, and Gurpreet Singh and Gusharan Singh. So I'm going to talk you about uh, the things which we have in this. First, I'm gonna talk about the contents. The contents are firstly, we're gonna talk about the developing a budget. After that, the calculation and performance measures, applying different approaches, managing the cash flow. There are some risks that are involved in that. So after that, the assessment of that risks. So we are also caring about the taking of corrective measures. After that, the evaluation and feedback is there. So after having these contents, I'm gonna start the presentation with developing a budget because it is mandatory for every IT software company to develop a budget. So budget is mandatory for all. So first we need to develop a design. After developing a design, we need to build and install the plans. It needs a cost. So there's something cost in every management. So if we need to calculate the cost, then we have to be appropriate all of the time. So after that, I'm gonna talk about the calculation and performance measures. There are some measures which we need to calculate. So the in this the stakeholders' perceptions and their participation is mandatory because without them, there's no more activities happened in the organization, and uh, the ROI means the rate of interest. The rate of interest means the benefit, uh, the speed at which venture is supposed to be in benefits. That is also known as theoretical appearance. So if we want to calculate the rate return on investment, then it should be benefit minus cost. Apart from that, I'm gonna talk about the different approaches that we are using in this business organization because we are hired as a manager. So we are using different approaches. First, I'm gonna talk about the utilization of historical data because it if we use the historical data, we should know about the accomplishment of the companies by seeing their past events, whatever they have like in the past. So this is all in the historical data. After that, we should also the uh, use our brains from the past learnings because the accomplishments and blunders to develop authentic information is mandatory. It also makes a reasonable cost that prompts more precise assessments. So after that, the influence the experts. Uh, we will have to expand on the past information by gaining from their trumps and slips-ups. It also lays out a characterized way that prompts more exact evaluations. Uh, After that, accuracy is there. We have to spend the plan presently. Also, we need to have a candor as it ensures more insights, and these are always right. It's not an opportunity to search for a kind during a venture. So there should be a confirmed accuracy. Apart from that, the managing the cash flow. The cash flow is the like main part of every business organization because in this we are watching every activities when companies is spending or they're spending on the expenses, and it also shows the incomes of the executives. So it also shows the ease of payments and the installments that from the purchasers. So the main part is cash flow in every business organization. It helps in the firm in staying away from the superflows and untimely payments which are used in the on the appraisals, and it is also vital part of each undertaking as the incomes of the executives, which guarantees that the cash flow comes in quicker instead of goes out. So after having the cash flow, there are some risks that are involved in every business organization. So there is also an evaluation of risk. After that, the evaluation of analysis and treatment and response. So talking about the risk evaluation, this is the examination in which the initial phase in the initial phase which gambles the executives process. And talking about the risk analysis is a also an gamble assessment, which in which we think about the forthcoming perils to gamble rules laid out by the organizations. So the assessment of the risks will be shared by Karamjit Kaur, and she will be processed.
Hello, my name is Karamjit, and I'm gonna, as Gurvinder explained everything regarding that, how much risk is involved here, and like budget, that how to prepare it, and along with it, that regarding the cash flow, that how it flows in the company and how it goes out of the company, and now I'm gonna to explain regarding the assessment of risk. Actually, in every business, assessment of risk becomes necessary because if we assess the risk, that how much company can face a risk, that and how can company solve it, that time assessing the risk becomes important. As regarding firstly risk can be of any type in any company, as a lack of cooperation among the company members and other employees, and here that time it can impact the sales of the company, as regarding the records of the things in the reporting system, and that time levels of risk becomes higher, because that time because after assessing the risk, it becomes difficult that how we can solve it, and that time it takes too much time. So
Yeah.
as regarding the work related to system, if the such type of risk is involved with that work related to system not completed on time, then it will definitely affect the whole measures of the company, and that how company can run, and regarding the budget, and because the budget will hodgepodge that time. And
Yeah.
next one is actually measures, that how we can measure, and if regarding the job accomplishment should be most, and here it is a necessary that the job accomplishment should be done at timely manner, and verifying that the job is completed according to the requirements, and it's crucial because it's an important part of company. And then next one is of gain formal acceptance from the customer. Here gaining the acceptance from the customer is a necessary, because as the close approaches, then any type of pending payment should be paid off. And regarding in this, customer sends a document where they state that the project has completed. And the
Yeah.
next one is a job should be done on the basis of requirement.
Very much.
Actually, that it's clear from the above statement that the job should be done on the basis of requirement,
The
because if the
customers.
job is going to be done according to the requirement, then definitely there will be less risk in the company, and everything will go perfect.
Yeah. After that,
Next slide.
evaluation and feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the evaluation and feedback. Actually, in every company, evaluation becomes necessary. And at the last, feedback, which is the most important, because if we are getting feedback from the customers or other companies, then it's the best, because we can get a response that how our company is going, and the next time how budget should be prepared of the company. And the venture, it means a risk that it should be examined in order to gain the benefits for the company, because post project evaluation needs to be finished 12 months after completion of the construction of all the important work projects.
Yeah.
So that time it should be done. And at the last is a feedback. which is I already explained that it's the most important, because getting a feedback from the customer is the best for our company, as we can make some improvements if we are failing at any time. And if regarding the satisfaction of the customer, then the customer will also satisfy if we are doing something better for the next time. So these are the main points regarding the project management, that how we should prepare a budget, and how we should evaluate that, which type of risks are involved, and feedback, how we can take it, evaluation, and how this can be evaluated, how the cash can be maintained in the company. So this was the regarding our project, and
Yeah,
thank
this is all about our presentation.
you. I hope that it will find back for to you.
Yeah.